I was diagnosed at 12, and there were so many struggles. I couldn't really read. Reading was so difficult. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't spell anything. I used to always ask my friend to help me spell things. It would always we'd have a piece of paper between us, and I'd always ask, oh, hey, how do you spell this word? And she'd write it down for me, because I'd try and visualize what the word would look like, and I'd only be able to see the first 2 letters, and I just couldn't think of how to spell the rest of the word. And so I would just ask my friend for help. And having a word such as saw, and knowing that it's spelled S-A-W, but then spelling it S-O-R-E. I knew it wasn't spelt like that, but I'd write it down like that anyway. And it was frustrating. Yeah, writing was always a struggle. Having to just process everything and having to write it down, it never came out the same that it was in my head. Even something a really short sentence, or having an idea in my head that I'm oh, that's a really good idea, and writing it down. I couldn't write it down sometimes because I'd just forget it instantly. It was it was in there and then it was just gone. It was a bit embarrassing because everybody knew. My oneipompic session was a year and a bit ago. Everything's been a lot different since then. I can read, I can write stuff on my own, I can spell on my own. I read for fun now. Would never have done that a couple years ago. I just wouldn't have done it. When I was reading, everything used to blur together, and it was the worst. I couldn't really read that much. But now everything's so much more clear, and I can focus more. And it's the same things with my writing, even, because sometimes my own writing would blur, and that just shouldn't happen ever. Also with writing ideas down, just making it make sense used to be something that I just couldn't do. It would never make sense. It would never come out how I had thought it in my head, and now it does. Yeah. I did after school tutoring for 4 years, and it really taught me to really learn how to focus in class and how to really change the way that I learn. But that can only do so much, and it still was a struggle, but it just made things a little bit easier. And focusing so much on trying to learn was just using all of my energy, and by the end of the day I was just exhausted. With the oneipompic session, you don't need those tricks and tips anymore because everything's just gone. You can just learn easily now. Yeah, I really just couldn't imagine having dyslexia for life. That would be really hard. I don't think I'd be able to do it. I don't think people realize how hard it is to have dyslexia. I'd recommend it to everyone who had dyslexia.